Hey guys, so I just started my live stream, and I'm going to start with cloak for Arch-Kavalos Zandtos from Age of Sigmar. So let's do this. Let me show you how pretty simple and with the minimum paints to do good cloaks. So I will do in the parallel just recording of that to montage for you. So good. I'll start with the most dark one color, and let's start with the most dark. As you can see, it's like the darkest in this line. So for the base, for the cloak, I strongly recommend, I always recommend to use water and just to mix. So for base, I would recommend probably one part of paints and one part of water. Okay, so water clear, and I just can take with water. Hi guys, thanks for joining today. And with water, as we can see, it's still not so many water. It just still have a lot of pigment, and we need just to cover with a thin but plain layer. Hello, hi guys. So today we will paint this great hero from Age of Sigmar, Warhammer. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel. We hit already over 200 free end-to-end painting tutorials on the channel. So hope you will support me with a subscription. That's very important. Motivate me to move further. Okay. So yeah, just with the darkest color we will start. Thanks guys, thanks. Really appreciate. And yeah, so we'll just paint with the first coat and check do we have any light parts or not. I think this combination of colors I really like. So we are going to be a bit more careful here because I have painted this sword holder. How would it say correctly? Sorry for my English. And so gently, carefully, as you can see, this is side number 2, and with even big side with a good tip you can paint the whole miniature actually with only one brush. So yeah, I can definitely recommend I definitely can recommend from the orange one. I like their brushes. From the Green Stop World, this was not so expensive one. I would say they have more expensive brand line, but yeah, even this Silver Kalinsky, pretty nice, pretty nice. Long enough, good tip. So good. Share your comments, questions, guys. Happy to discuss. So let's do today. So cool cloak of this hero. Hero are always so cool, and yeah, so detailed. So I mostly like painting them with regular paints just to have more fun from the process. Good. So don't forget to subscribe, guys. Remember, so that's super important. I hope we will hit 5,000 followers till the December. So appreciate your support, guys. Good. And I have already prepared 30 video tutorials, awesome, almost. So yeah, I'm thinking that I'll finish upcoming weeks, so you definitely will get a lot of interesting heroes upcoming weeks. Good. So don't forget to add a bit water always. If you want that your paint apply a very thin layer, and you can just fix it, work with it with this, like, how to say it, clogging in on the miniature, always add water. That's why I don't like the Citadel form factor. I like the paints and colors, but the form factor that you just open the jar and paint in directly from the jar, that's bad point. Only with contrast you can do this way. They're liquid enough. Okay, let's check. We have some parts here as well. Let's probably touch. Then we can actually keep it just a dark, but let's probably... Okay, let me, yeah, probably a bit zoom in. Then you will see. Good. So just very gently with the paint, just mix with water. We are doing first layer. Give it like a time to dry, and yeah, that's already good base to continue. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Let me just zoom out again. Good. So, okay, maybe let me my lights that you can see it better. Don't forget to subscribe. A lot of new tutorials like already upcoming. I have scheduled like 20 videos and 30 videos like in the process of montage. So yeah, there should be definitely a lot of new interesting content for you. So let's probably raise today 100 great followers of the channel. Good. So give it a try, because otherwise we will just reactivate our paints with another like color. So what am I going to do next? I'm going to take lighter color. So as you can see, we're just going from darker to lighter color, and I can take this one. How I will apply it? I'll apply it like a layer, and I need to make it thin. And let me show you. We will add more water. So let me just remove that. It was, oh, sorry. Yeah. And what is it? Okay. Good. And leave your comments if you have any questions, if you're new, or maybe you're painting right now as well. So let's go with the lighter. But we can just check before we go. That is drying. Yeah, that's pretty dark green. I like this green. And I will take another color, and I will use a bit water. So I'm going to mix it a bit more to have like even more liquid, and you can see this. So it's lighter. Taking into account, I'm just mix with more water. I can apply it very thin layer actually, and just start lighting without like this strong contrast, and create some more smooth gradient. Before that, I need to remove like the water from my brush. So how I'm doing it, I'm just touching very gently. So I have a great tip, and I just removed rest from my brush. So yeah, that's pretty nice consistency. So don't forget to subscribe, guys. And so we still have, like, you can see wet parts. That's why we just probably need to wait 1 minute to dry. How I will start with like lighting. So actually all of this like rastered surface we need to highlight, so they like more. So in a down I will keep this color, initial base color, this dark, and going up I'll just highlight it a bit. So this surface actually is already like on a sun, and I can just highlight it a bit. This one as well. So you can see all that on the top we need to highlight. That's why we'll just start with highlighting with lighter color, but with a thin layer. That will increase our lighting effect. Let's just start doing this. Let me just keep it visible for you, keep it visible for another camera, and just start to highlighting. So yeah, I just try to highlight the surface that actually more close to the sun. Yeah, I don't want to highlight everything. This part as well. Okay, and we'll give it a try as well. So it will just increase lighting effect on our clock. Here as well you can see that this part is actually should be make brighter from the light, and on this side as well. So carefully just supporting. Okay. So first highlight I'll just apply through the surface I'm expecting to have light than other one. Then I will just go more with tails. So I'm not going just highlighting all the surface all the time. So I'll just switch to the brighter color and we'll continue here. Good. З яким ґрунтом зараз попав? Hi guys, glad to see people from Ukraine. Yeah, I work with the primer. I actually use mostly primer for airbrush. That's I don't need to go outside. I use from like all regular brands from Army Painter. They're like, let me show this primer in. So the many option. They're like a gray primer, but I don't use gray. I use always black. And here's a black matte primer from Army Painter for airbrush. The same I have for black from Green Star World. I had from Vallejo, but it was finished. I also like a spray. They apply really good, especially black one. But remember, like if you are new, black primer, they are more smaller segment and they apply really good. So you just need to mix a bit and they apply really good. Mostly I can work with this already, like with this man, but here is like a matte from the spray, I assume. Yeah, this one was sprayed with a black. I didn't start to work with him. But for this guy, I will just apply white color. And yeah, the main issue when you apply with a white color, not from airbrush, for example, but from spray, you need to mix it very properly, because otherwise it will like a sponge and will just apply alcohol on it. Ultra starter, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I congratulate you. That's super relaxed. That's for sure. So the question to the people is 40k knowledge. So like, is it acceptable or like people appreciate or just support painting in other different colors, not just like a standard one, but some custom? That's okay, to be honest. That's probably with there need to be some agreement what exactly fraction, and you need the codex and some specification of the fraction, but actually you can paint as you wish and like some custom, but yeah, goes with the codex, and so for specific fraction you have some properties and capabilities that you probably need to follow. And thanks guys, hope on your subscription to my channel. So let's just continue. I just like as you can see started with this lighter color, and I need just to probably add more. So let's just check. We see that here was applied with the water, so I just want to gently refresh some parts and give a bit more light even to these parts. As you can see, my tip is contains some water. Then I try to play with this drop, but actually, yeah, as an option, we can just remove it and continue without this part. So let's just take like this. Okay, and remove from the like dry paper towel, and we continue. So we just starting to highlight, gain some parts, just gently, very thin layer. Again, always add water, then you can anything, all mistakes that you will have. You can cover many thin clouds. And if you will just paint directly from the jar, there might be some issue. In Citadel, you probably can see that they have some layer paints, base paints, so they are like just the difference in the content of pigment, as I understand. So yeah, and you can just train by this, going from the base color to lighter. Okay. Good. Here I would like to highlight a bit more even. So let's just touch it. Okay. Then I need maybe like some parts here, like in the end of this clock. As well, just gently touch with the tip. And after the dry, it will a bit highlight. Okay, good. I really don't like Turnips have high color, and I thought about some Alliance style. That's I think okay. I think around like Space Marines, they're more probably the big. I don't know, like about like tyranny, just to switch between all their fractions. So probably with basic codex, you definitely can play, but paint is. So I think, especially like depending probably where you're going to play. If it just with some local community people, that's definitely for sure. You can. I even like had a guy who just did Demon Prince custom one with like flies from another miniatures, the tail from another miniatures, some like very custom one. So I think that's a great part of this hobby. So you can be creative during the assembling, you can be creative during the painting, and for sure you can be creative during the battle, right? So you just can combine and create your own army. Good, guys, don't forget to subscribe. There's a lot of content soon on the channel, and you can see that I'm probably already posting every week from 6 to 8 video tutorials and tips. So yeah, let's just continue. What is it? I didn't get your question. I was on линейте. To whom the question? Or there's some discussion in the chat, guys. Let me just check. Estate 37 Belami, could you please just rephrase, because I didn't get your question exactly. So yeah, I'll try to understand and hope to help you. Good. So we highlighting and just trying to let's just wash our brush, clean. Don't forget to clean your brush. Okay, good. Thanks, guys. Базу на лінійці робите. On sprue, do you mean? What is the base? Base on... I still didn't get your question. Sorry for that, yeah. But if you can just give a bit more context, because I don't understand from what part should I start to answer, if I at all understand, like, help you with this question. Okay, so now I need less water, but still not so fast. So let me just remove the rest. I'm going, let's just check on my nail. Okay, that's good. So we have some part that I'm going to highlight more, and I'll just start in applying more layer on this way, and good. Let me just make video. Okay, this like parts. Just start accumulating the bright color. It's a bit transparent. And with like additional layer, it just create right light tone. And just highlight some parts that's even closer to the sun or to the moon, and they like reflect some light. Good. Good job. Thank you. Hope you subscribe, because there are like already over 200 full free end-to-end tutorials, and will be even more. So yeah, hope on your subscription and support my channel, guys. Love the teal. Yeah, I love the teal color as well. Many colors did already used for this miniature. Let me just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, yeah, probably 12 before, and right now with this clock I'll just these three like colors from the same paint family. Yeah, so from darkest to the lightest. But again, I will do like, there will be a video with Adept Custodius Shield Captain with a cloak, and I just used 2 colors. So I used like or like 3 if you need like more bright. So I just used like the specific color I need and white. So with the mixing, I just created this gradient from the darkest one to the lightest one. Good. So soon this video will be on the channel. Do you mean this like mirror holder? No, this from Citadel. This for big miniatures. This is for like regular one I use, and this I love from Red Cross, because it's very comfortable to do. And when I just paint in many miniatures, I have this caps, and I can just replace and just change and doing reviews. So like I'm painting like 5 miniatures in a sequence, and I just like remove one, took another one, just continue with the video. It's easier to montage for me, and really nice to work when you just some squat. I posted video on the channel a week ago, probably, when I just did the Sister of Silence from Adeptus Custodes, and I just did the whole squat, and it's very easy just to replace. How many did you have? Okay, what miniatures is that exactly? This is from Warhammer Age of Sigmar, from Sarich Bone Reapers. That's Arch-Kavalos Zandtos, as I remember correct, the complex name in the Age of Sigmar. Good, good. So this like base, that was standard base actually. Yeah, with the stone, I just applied over with PVA glue, just some stones, gravel, and some sand mixed. I always start with the stone, I just salt with the gravel, and then just finish with the sand. So it's always like classical, very easy brush with the gray, and that's will be definitely like stone. Super cool. Okay, I'm gonna library the coloring of this one. It doesn't even look hand painted. Oh, okay. So let's just continue with this guy. And what do we need? We need to go lighter with the next color. So I will use like our lightest one, but I'm going just to mix them between like of because I just want to create like a more smoother gradient. Why I just need to mix them. So guys, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. A lot of interesting content and tutorials regularly, without any excuses, without any pause. So I visit Porta this weekend. That was amazing. Lovely place with a great port wine. And all my video were just published it in a time. So no excuses, always video in a time. So hope you subscribe to the channel to support my striving for excellence for you. Good. So okay, let's clean up our brush. Goes well with picked the paint just on the brush. And now I just taken this like light color and this middle one. I'll just mix them together, add a bit water, and that's exactly color I probably need. So a bit darker, but not so, and not so light. What I'm going to do again, just like remove, so I just need, okay, and now we can work with this. That's good. So now I'll just go with like, I have a good tip here, and I'll just go for the like parts that definitely should shine even more. So let's do this. And yeah, so apply like just painting or just like some stripe or dots, no matter like what solution do you prefer to do this mix. It could be like a dots, it could be like a stripe. So okay, for some places where it definitely light, I can apply even more and just carefully applying. So it could be more contrast than we expect, but we need to give it a dry, because wet it's still more brighter. After drying it like makes a bit more. Did you build some specific light for your workplace? I have this great lamp. My wife gifted me a red grass desk lamp. That's amazing stuff. Very expensive, but definitely like how to say, value to every cent. I just paid for that, and really like, and that's actually with the CRI index over 93 or 95, so it allow like share with you on a video the same color I see. So yeah, after I switched to this light, I really like appreciate the quality is cool. Okay. So what is the fraction most complicated from the painting? So tyrannies are easier, but yeah, if you want with details, so any fraction could be very difficult. If you are going to go else with all of this custom damages without contrast. But what I would say actually works. Why works? Because they have tons of details, to be honest. Even with the contrast, you need to like works. Definitely they have tons of some. Let me just show this. Man, It's like old army of my son, and yeah, he just switched to the Necrons, and yeah, a lot of details he needs just to with the contrast you spend a lot of time. Yeah, that's probably an all orcs. I forgot his name. I painted him a long time ago. So other fraction. So these guys are not difficult, but realm lords from Age of Sigmar, they are difficult again a lot because of details and because of gold trims. Because for example for Silent Sounds, that's probably scaring some people to start painting them. They are simple. If you just start with primer in gold and then over the gold you just paint with the blue color, that's not so complicated at all. But if you just, for example, start with a normal painting and just start apply over the trims by yourself, like the same conception actually with these guys, right? With world eaters. So painting all of the stream take a lot of time. More trims, more time. And realm lords from Age of Sigmar as well, like took many times from my side to paint, especially when they have some squad with like 10 soldiers in units. Yeah, for them I just use this gallery metallic markers, pretty nice, and yeah, supported me a lot to speed up this process. Good. So okay, let's just continue. We just started with again, I just switched to communication with you and forgot to clean up my brush. You can see probably that there in the beginning on the base of the brush some color, so it would be nice to remove it because after the like drawing several layers I'm going to keep tip, so I definitely recommend to wash it with the brush, so that actually very easy to buy in any art store. So yeah, pretty regular stuff. Okay, so I just try to remove the rest of the paints from my brush because I'm going to keep them as much as possible for me. So guys, please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Just gently reminder. And again, my like cap is has very dirty water right now. Usually have some bottle with clean water that I actually can add to my wet palette, or from regular red palette there's some add-ons. I just also sometimes use them to just not for contrast or some paints, but for clean water, just to keep it. Okay, so let's continue. And don't forget, guys, to subscribe. That is very important. Okay, I have a lot of water, so I just check on my finger as usual and just continue. So I just highlighting the parts that's definitely will be mostly on the sun. So we need to apply a layer and it will highlight. So this way we actually will see some gradient. So right now already I am not applying through the whole surface, but I am just doing it for some specific areas that I would like probably to highlight. Again, this is areas mostly like more close to the light, so I expect they need to reflect. So from the perspective you can see here is the dark, here's the light, 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 and just you can go through the erased surface. Thank you guys, thank you, and hope to you subscribe to my channel. There are tons of interesting videos. I do live streams, try to do like twice per week. Yeah, and doing on YouTube channel only. I have Instagram and TikTok, but doing on YouTube channel. So there's some of the greatest audience actually, and that's always very interesting. Definitely live stream because we always have a great conversation, a lot of comments, a lot of discussions. It's so interesting, painting and having the fun. I'm doing right now in the parallel. I have two cameras, so I try to do live stream for you, and I'm just recording as well to montage this video later, because people definitely probably missed due to some reasons the live stream, and yeah, this video sometime later will be montaged and published on my channel. So currently we have from 6 to 8 video every week. Every week some tips. I always have like minimum 5 videos already prepared for months ahead, and additional video I also add because there are a lot of interesting content, some tips, some like material like for airbrush I'm doing right now. So how to start, how to use it's not so complicated, but I think the next investment from the painting perspective should be buy an airbrush. Yeah, there was a stream, yeah, Ukrainian, with Maxim, the Ukrainian blogger who just has a blog around the board games, and he just explained about some news. I really liked his channel, and he actually was the person who just recommended me to start with Gloomhaven, Lion, Jaws of the Lion, and that was amazing game. We still playing with my son and my wife. Continue the campaign, and there was some miniatures. I just started to paint, and yeah, after that's already a year I just painting, and yeah, I painted probably already 5 or 6 or even more hundreds miniatures from different fractions, and I think that's interesting for you. I try to like buy some new fractions to create some color schemes, some speed paints, how to get good interesting result with a minimum effort, maybe some details as well, some tips, everything I found. Hi Nasham. I don't know, is it like from the Sarai Grabnis as you mentioned, but maybe yes, from the translation. Let me just think. I don't know. That's the image of Sigmar or Sirich Bone Reapers. Probably, yeah. Mm, mm. Okay, if just do some Titan or some Knights of Chaos 40k. Yeah, that's always cool actually to create some diorama actually. Even I didn't put any like some miniatures additionally, but this base just thought that it would be nice to have some stone code and yeah, and some ocean waves. So yeah, that's always cool to do some diorama, small diorama. Even like one man just said me they with friends just have different armies, and this leftovers from on the sprue, some details they just used as a defeated warriors of like against army, and that was super cool. That was super interesting. So yeah, always try to like working with the base. That's amazing, interesting. You ever enter into Golden Demon? No, not yet. I definitely dream about that. This year I didn't prepare. It was in Essen, not so far from me. Yeah, so I definitely interesting to participate in like Golden Demon, for example. That's yeah, super interesting. And with it because there are a lot of like people who I'm following, and I have something with my camera. That's strange. I need to buy a new phone. Okay, so zombies. Actually, for zombies, it's I would recommend to primer black, then dry brush with like some like this brush, just a white color. Again, dry brush. You just apply on the tip some brush. You remove on like almost fully from the brush or any paints using like paper towel, and just apply over the miniatures. and you will highlight this part and then just apply, I don't know, like let me check, maybe yellow, it's not so good. What we are going to take for zombie, it could be this color I used for these guards. So like some part of the meal. What else? It could be actually brown color, but lighter brown. You need to like mix with. So I recommend to use a contrast, and yeah, that will apply. Should it be green? So depending on you, what is the color should be. It could be peachy flash or some Crusader skin contrast or other contrast for other brands. Some like more skin contrast. And yes, that will apply very well on a zombie, and yes, speed up the process a lot because they have a lot of details. Okay, so guys, don't forget to subscribe, just gently reminder. Okay, now I'm going to apply this lighter color. So I'll just mix with the water, as usually, always mix with the water you paint. So for the base color, that's like the darkest one, for example, you try to apply with like 3 part of the paint, 4 part of the paint, 1 part of the water. No, I don't have nobody from Google. Fortunately, do you like Blood Angels? Yeah. I think I painted. Let me just check. Available here where I'm sitting. Yeah, and yeah, actually, I have a great set from Pro Acryl with the basic color, and I wanted to start series or video in a parallel with other series right now to paint like with the basic color all fractions. So yeah, I really like to paint Space Marines from different fractions. It's interesting, are so interesting as well. Okay, so as you can see, I just highlighting the top part of this already highlighted, uh, mm, and I just need to make it even more shiny, and very gently, just touching a bit. So yeah, that's actually will give me opportunity to bring more light. And let me just very gently just walk through this raised surface. You can see I can even like paint with the dots because I just need to create visual effect. That's, as you can see, right? So it's gradient, so you see some like down more darker colors, upper so lighter colors, and yeah, that's how we, it's actually my main goal, to create the visual right effect. If you just like take some yellow, amber and red, and just this way everybody will see fire, and that's already great, and you don't need like to dive in details. The same with the highlighting, so you don't need to create super, again, if you're preparing for the competition, of course, the more detailed the better. And like the last winner of the golden demon sword on the golden demon, that was so detailed, miniature, so many details, so nice. All of this like Python, that was just unbelievable. Yeah, like golden demon I love a lot. This competition and going to visit, it's definitely very interesting to talk with such great interesting people I am following on YouTube and other channel. And don't forget to follow me as well. Good. So, and I just going to apply again my light color, but with like less amount of water. And this way, to not do, like this part, I just going to hide very like some small element. Let me show you. So I just apply this with very like small part of the water. I just apply on a brush. I just try to remove it from the brush and just check. So our idea just to work like this, right? With the side of the brush, even like more we can remove water from the brush, and let's just continue. Final Warhammer stream. Thank you, man. Thank you for your support. Hope on you subscribe, because I have a lot of videos and I'm streaming regularly, twice per week. If we will have more followers, I will do it even more often. So yeah, I have a big backlog. That's a big. That's when you're starting with Warhammer or just painting, you think, whoa, I need some more miniatures, but sometime you understand that you realize that you have more miniatures you can paint. So I definitely already have some backlog that I probably need to paint a lot of time, but I try to create some different content for you regularly. So hope on your support. And yeah, I'm doing actually mostly short videos. I don't have full formats videos on YouTube because it takes more time, and I think actually just to paint the miniature, that's absolutely enough time, like 30 seconds or 1 minute, just to explain the flow, the materials I used. And yeah, if you have some feedback about my video concept, just tutorial, just let me know. Really appreciate to hear your feedback, your recommendations. So you can see I just try to highlight some holes on this clock with just looking with the side of the brush. Here's as well. We just touch into, like, just increase the light on the edges. So that's edge highlighting actually naming, right? Good. So just even create some better light effect on our miniature, and let's just continue, and like else more interesting and realistic our miniatures looks. Okay, here's as well. Again, our light going from the top, and this part probably will be highlighted, this part not. So I'm just trying to go with the side of my brush. Okay, we can just maybe go like this as well, some like tips. Okay, good. And right, that's like almost like dry brush. Actually, we just try to leave very small part of the pigment on the clock. So you can see the clock is done. Let me just do another camera just to record that. And okay, one more video a bit from this part, and no, that's already okay. Let me just quickly adjust my camera. Good. We can actually even more highlight. Let's just try this. So, but in the lighting you already can see, right? So that's more interesting. And actually with the clock, using contrast are not so good, and because contrast just fine, we are not spreading it like well usually, and we have some borders like coffee trims, I would say, and yeah, that's a big issue, and that's transparent. So you try to apply another one, and you have like another layer. You can see it. All of this mistakes. That's I would really recommend to some like regular paints for creating the clock. Okay, so let's just try maybe to highlight even a bit more. I need more paint on my brush. But yeah, I just want to remove the water to have more control. Again, just gently touching of the... okay, right. So what are you doing? And again, you can see, right, a good brush that's can work with you, I don't know. And from both from Greenstone Word, from orange brushes, I just took like the biggest one, the numbers 2. Probably in order brand they have like some number 3, and long enough to work with the contrast. It's great to apply the base, and a good tip just to work with all details, so no issue at all here. That's great. And just gently again, just touching small parts, just creating this bleak of the light. Okay, here's as well. There we can do that, there we can do, and just more even light effect on this cloak we will have. So if you have some big contrast, you can just take darker color with the water. For example, like this, let me show you. More water, it should be very, very wet. So you can see that's like, I just took this one color, and I can just, you can see I applied, that's very transparent actually, and I can remove the rest, and just, you can see, I like try to highlight. So I just mix in this color, that's more like glazing effect, and yeah, that will like make it a bit darker and mix with the previous dark color and actually create you more smooth gradient. And like as much as time you can spend on this like a glazing layering, the better result you will have. But like visually for playing on tabletop like battle ready, this I think ready already. Okay, so all right, and I need to make a photo as well. More light here. Sorry. Okay, good. Now let me show you how to paint this like ghost. That's pretty interesting, and let me just start video here as well. Okay, so we need to paint him. Okay, I will do this. This one. That's not so complicated. First of all, like we have this some old part of the stone. So what I'm going to do, I'm probably going just to use no, not this one. Some contrast I'm going to use. Zoltan yellow probably would be nice. This I think more sandy color should have more sandy, or maybe even grayish more. Some darken. So we need to mix. What we will do? Pop it. The best palette for contrast. So what I'm going to do, I want to have some yellow color, but this one is transparent, very transparent color, and I want to make it more milkish. I will take the holy white. Like I need one drop of the holy white. Okay, good. And I need probably maybe even this already down this brightness of this color. So yeah, I think that's already good. That's already, that's already, and so let's just, okay, let me show first of all for people who will join us later, right? Video. So we just mix in two of this contrast and we'll just paint it. We'll just paint this stone. Okay. So I apply contrast. You can see a bit more drops on my brush. Okay, need like more bright down color. Here. Guys, if you have any comments, question, just share with me in the chat. Would be nice to have like more live stream conversation, more live definitely. Okay, good. So, and yeah, just cover it all of the part. Good. Later, after that it will dry, I will just highlight with a dry brush, and that will be pretty nice effect already here. Now we need to work with our ghost. So what we will do? First of all, let's just clean up our brush as usual, and we need, let me show this contrast. I like it very well. Is it this one or bolt? Plasmatic bolt. Yeah, that was this one, plasmatic bolt. And okay, so great paint, thank you, man. And that's model is pretty with some, yeah, the model is very detailed, very nice. Thank you for your comment. Open your subscription to my channel. When you're done doing this, and can you please do the Hulk, please? Like Green Hulk. I actually I want to do like a couple with this board games from with like Marvel verse and with the Star Wars. So maybe I will have some set, and yeah, that will be interesting. I don't have the model of Hulk. I'm happy to do, but okay. So we will take plasmatic bolt. The main concept actually, how I will deal with the ghost. Let me show. So we paint it fully with this. Okay, some leaf, some part. Let me just add it a bit. Okay, so the main conception, we need to cover this cast, and then we will start with dry brushing to light up this ghost. And in the darker side, it will be like still this dark magic greenish color, I would say. Let me show you. That's pretty nice. That's very magic. And this actually ghost, this surface has a lot of, and we can just simply apply the contrast because it's just spreading and creates a right like between lighter and darker parts of this ghost. So Hulk, please. Yeah, when I will have this Hulk miniature, I will do Hulk. Don't worry about that. Yeah, but I even like on this board sets, I saw there was some like Spider-Man's. I don't remember who also being dependent on a set. But yeah, I didn't saw Hulk. But yeah, I'll try. I'll try definitely. So I like try to follow your request, your comments, guys. So feel free to comment on some video or message me to direct in Instagram or TikTok. And yeah, I always try to put on my plans some accumulating your request and buying some set, like some small set, probably depending again on the question you asking me. So, and I hope you subscribe my channel. That's done for me. I even have Patreon, but yeah, there are no some unique content for Patreoners. So it's mostly like to support my channel. I spend a lot of money and time to create all this content still. So if you can just support me, feel free, have that. But yeah, all video I am doing, they will be fully available. So it's just to support me as a creator, to buy more miniatures. To be honest, right? So good, good. More miniatures, more interesting content. Some interesting heroes, bicycles. So yeah. Okay, so you can see we just applied through the whole ghost this nice magic greenish bluish, and we need to give it a dry. So after the dry, we actually will start with the highlighting. And yeah, here is drying as well. We shouldn't start, continue. And we can do something with this dagger. Yeah. What we will do with the dagger? Let me show some maybe technique. So we need to create the gradient. We will do this with a 3 basic color: black, gray, and light gray, almost white. So let me show how it will look like. So we always start with the darkest one, going to highlight, and in the end, what we will apply this color. Let's just do this video. Let me just record that. Okay. Now what we will do? This color we have remix. We're painting this dagger right now. We will take black. This is a basic color. We just need to cover with the black. Then we will take grayish one and some light gray or white, depending on what you want. Okay, the idea, let's just do. We'll start with the black. We need some clean water, because as usual, guys, don't paint directly from the jar. Then you have some very fat lines, and yeah, it's very complicated. It just ruin some details. Okay, so we have our black. Let's just paint with the black. Okay, so good. Okay, outside we need it. Now let's dry, and we will try to do some gradient with a grayish color. So we take like a bit of water and take some gray color, and we will start to move from the base of the gear here. So what we are going to have, we want to have lighter, or even we will take this part lighter. That's like non-metallic metal, right? So we'll just start with the, again, I am waiting when this black color will dry, and I'll start with the grayish color just like this, going here. We can mix like them together, add a bit more water and like slightly add to down the brightness of this part. And yeah, it's already dried here. And then we will just take lighter coral and start to highlight. So we will have some, that's not very important that you should have it like gradient. Let's show me this concept. And another part we will start here. So like we have some middle line here and walk through this probably part to highlight this one. So let's try to do this. Let's see if black color was dried properly or not. If not, we always can fix. Again, you all fix if you guys doing with the scene code. So we are using some water. Okay, so I gently start with the tip, just striping on the base, moving to the tip of the dagger. Okay, and I'll probably just move until here. I can just touch more rare, then we will have like some illusion of the gradient for our eyes. Then we just take again our gray to work from this. Another side of the dagger, let me show you. Again, just try to move under the right angle, not to touch the side of the dagger, because we agreed that on the other side it will be black. So you want to highlight. You can see, applied the surface. I hope you can see. Let me just this way, probably. Yeah, it will be better for you to see. It is going better this way, and I just apply. Okay, I need more grayish color. So with water, very thin layer applying, and I'll just move. So I just need to create the gradient again here. Here is like already some lighting. Okay, and lighting here on this part of the surface. Okay, we even can touch like to create more interesting look. So we just highlighting the edges, very gently touching. So, and again, just check that your brush don't contain a lot of water with the paint. So okay, so nice guys. Today we are doing nice non-metallic dagger. Again, you can use play metal, but yeah, we'll just work through this technique. What are you doing right now? So I'm not going to take lighter immediately. Let's just mix gray with lighter color. So you will see this a bit more lighter like this. So yeah, that's even lighter. And let's move on further. So we'll just gently touch again close to the center of this segment. Okay, and yeah, we'll just touching very carefully, not like not no rush, right? So good. Okay, a bit more water just to have again thin layer, don't forget about that. And yeah, the dagger, we just from the base starting to highlight even more, so you can see we have like the very standard gradient, like black, lighter, darker gray, lighter gray, and here is as well the same picture. Okay, so let's just check no water. We can just do again highlights, maybe here, maybe here, maybe on this sharpest part, right? Please correct me if I'm wrong with some naming. My English is not the best one, but I hope you understand all I try to show here. Good, so we have some gradient. Is it perfect? Not of course, but what we'll do, we will like take the lightest one. No big issue, no big issue, all pretty simple. Magic, no magic, a lot of time, but no magic. Okay, good. So no, still have a lot of water. So yep, that is consistency we're looking for. Right now we just touching this small parts again, like smaller, even smaller than previous one, and from the bottom as well. We are just touching with a small part. Good. Okay, so we have like even lighter. Nice. Good, good, good. Oops, I just touched this part. What I will do? Fix it. So again, if you have some mistake like me, you can see, let me just zoom for you guys. If you like have this mistake, because I need to have black here. Again, this small dagger, not the best one to learn on such size. What we'll do, we'll just go with the black, so we'll just cover with another layer to fix it. Simple, without any issues. Okay, and yeah, actually already gradient, pretty nice to have, so we don't need to like spend more time. What we'll need to do right now, we'll take our like green color we had, and we will take some water and mix this color. Again, we need, you can see here, so we need to create very light layer, so we have more water than the pigment, so you can see it's pretty not so deep and dark. And right now, okay, do we want to have it, let's do it bluish, because this is already some greenish color has. And let me just recreate my video for the future content, so we don't need our green one. We'll just take our grayish from the dark lightest, and we will take some tidal blue. Let's take this color, why not, right? Okay, so we'll take this color, relieved, and put it back, and take the water. Where the water? Add more here on palette, and we'll just mixing it, mixing. So we definitely need very thin layer, so it will be. You can see that is very thin. So when I just even apply here, you can see just create some bluish sign, but without actually damaging my main color, right? So that is the main conception. We'll just go through it with our bluish, and yeah, a lot of water. I will dry in my brush and remove the rest. So we have some bluish metal that's actually just shining with some blue color very gently. Okay, good. So we have our dagger. Good. Even more. Can do even more, I think. Let me just check. Okay. As usually, our paper towel. Oh, sorry, my guy just stuck on my lamp. And yeah, let's just check on my girl. Good. We'll just apply in bluish. bluish color. Okay, so we have, let me just probably take it on the smallest one. It will be more stronger. Hope you subscribe my channel, guys. Don't forget that. Okay, so we have the dagger. Let's just zoom out. We have the dagger, and our man on the right. Here is some wet bad part, here not. So what I'll do, let's go with the grayish color. So I need my this I forgot it to wash. Okay, this is my brush soap, will help me a lot. Okay, so right now we need to dry brush this part with some grayish color probably. Okay, that was even metallic one. So why did I do this? Dun. Try always like brush, especially if not regular with like a brush soap, but at least after you just finished with this brush, then just clean up. So it will work with you hundreds miniatures in a row. I swear you. Okay, so just remove the rest from the brush. Okay, so it works. Amazing, and I have learned a lot from you. Thanks. I'm Slava. Thanks, Greg, and yeah, hope you subscribed, and don't forget to subscribe. That's my point from my end. Thank you. So let's take one more fresh paper, and I will need this gray probably. Let me just make a video for myself, removing this one from the background, because the video for you should be very detailed and interesting. And let's just, so this lightest gray, I just applied it, so you can see, right, it's just on the tip, and I just remove it like this. So when it's apply, you can see it's apply still. Okay, right now, yeah, that's almost not stay on my finger, and I can just continue with dry brushing over this miniature. So I'm going to just to add a bit more, I would say, sorry guys, I forgot this word. So but we need to age a bit this part, right? So that's why we just dry brushing, and yep, that was done, and we just aged this part on the base. And now we need to work with our ghost. How we'll do this? For ghost, we will take two colors. I'll start with some beige color, and then with like white, matte white color, because we actually need to go, oh no, even better. Let's take our lightest one to create mint color, and then just to go with white only. Good. So here's our man, here's our ghost. Okay, and we just add our white. We just add our Amulet Aqua. a bit. We need to mix it to have very, very like light mint, very menthol color. So let me show you. Good. Let me show. So we have very color, and I have dried this part. That's good. And I just touch the color, you can see, and remove the rest on it all. Good. I don't need to remove a lot. I need this part will paint it, so we'll highlight. So that's why I don't remove the whole pigment. And now I just start highlighting, so you can see the miniature start, and the ghost start like just look like a ghost really, because I have still this like greenish magic. There's some difficult place we need to reach out. And that's a lot. That's okay. It's our ghost. And I need to gently walk through it. Okay. Good. And now after this part, because it's a bit, we will take just white color. Again, we need to clean up, don't forget. So let's just stay on man. Clean up a bit. Good. Remove previous pigment. Now we need to be dried. So just good. It's pretty nice already, and we need only white color. So let me just remove everything from the screen, because I'm going to do video to explain exactly later for the rest people how it worked. Okay, and let's take just white color, only white on the tip again, as you can see. Then we'll just start with removing this pigment. Okay, almost nothing stay on my skin, that's good. And we continue with our ghost. So we touch virgin, so we won't highlight white, but we don't want to paint it whole white, only to bright a bit and create it more ghost visually. Okay. Okay, let's take more white, remove the rest. Okay, and continue. Good. So I think this ghost is pretty nice. Yeah, that's true, that's true. Good. So looks like we have our ghost, but we still have this in pyramid, and I think that should be dark. And I will try to do it with a smaller size of the brush. Let's take size number 0 because I need to apply it, and I probably will do with green black. I like the color a lot. Okay. Puppet as usual. Don't forget about that. For contrast only puppet is the best solution. Cheap and very effective. Okay, now we need very carefully, because we have already painted our man in the ghost colors, and we just need to make the part dark. So we just paint in our pyramid. Good. The contrast, and the part inside we will need to make magic green. So let's do this, if you don't mind. I hope you can hear me well, guys. I hope my external microphones was connected. So if you have any issue with my voice, let me know, because I'm trying to do my streams better and better every time. Good. And yeah, that's actually all we planning to do this with this like pyramid. It's dark right now, and we need to put inside green color. How can we do this? How can we do this? I would say that we will use the second part. I will probably want to fix a bit and just check will it work or not. So some elements shining a lot, and I want that it's shining only in the red session. So I just add some black. Good. So I need to go in these recessions and paint them as well. They're very small. How can we do this? We can do with light and white first. So we need these small elements, this how to say, not symbols, but should we go white, or do we need, let's probably go with the green, just directly with the green, and I would say this green should work nice. Okay, we'll do okay with this green. Check how it will work. Let's check how it will work. So we need to go very carefully through this third session. Let me zoom in for you. Okay. And let's start doing. So is it seen? Yes. And very gently just try to We need more water. You can see it's very dry. Just to eye darkly. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Guys, if you have any questions, feel free to share in the chat. A bit wet, it just spread inside of the recession. Good, and after drying, I'll just fix with the black. Some places where it was added. Thanks. Please subscribe to my channel. Hope, because there are like a lot of tons of content regularly. So very short, very detailed. Actually, I'm going to make okay, so okay, we have some black, and I just need to fix some elements. Good. And maybe I will take a bit like darkish gray, some water, of course, and we need to have not so, but I just want to go side of the brush to create this highlights of the edge here, 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 and there as well. Okay, good. So I think our ghost is done. The sword is ready. Actually add some white dots to make it really probably shining. And they're not a lot. We just need to gently touch some parts. Again, there shouldn't be a lot of such elements, but they just shyness of the metal and okay, good. Print is the best method that I did with Ron and Tyranids and Space Marine and Eldar. Yeah, that's true. Good guys, don't forget to subscribe. Really appreciate your support. And let's check, what do we have more? Maybe like you can see, it was like applied with the contrast, and I would like probably to highlight a bit. I have this like basilic red, so maybe I will try to highlight a bit with this color some elements. So let's just check. We need water, we need paint. Oops, stop, don't rush. And okay, we'll just try to highlight this as well. Yeah. Okay, and then just gently highlight some parts. Okay. Okay, a bit more water we need. Good, now and that is on. All right, as well. And a bit, we just highlighting gradient to have more contrast here for our eyes. Again, you can see it's, but after the drawing, it just create a really nice moving of the color from the darkest to the lightest one. So yep, here we just done. Let's just add a bit more, playing with this small drop of water on my brush with this paint. Okay, just highlighting here, bit elements here. So each highlighting, a bit more pigment, leaving it. It's nice. Okay, it already dried, and we just apply another thin transparent layer that just increase the light. So we just work with one color for the base, and yeah, that's enough for us. We know that's just a light and lighter one, and just working with the water, apply like layer by layer and highlighting, so it's much better than it was previously. So a bit more contrast will looks we see right now. Thank you, man. So hope you subscribed again. I think we almost done with this miniature. Probably just to highlight some with a grayish base. Let's probably do this like as a final step, and the rest of the part looks like ready. Here's like a green I need to add actually on the part like this man here have here. So let's probably do this. Let's probably do, I need less. So what will I do? I have like a lot of water, so I just touch in, and water spreading inside of the recession. You can use wash medium, and it will help you even more to concentrate inside of specific recession area. So okay, that's just a green color. All right, that looks so nice. Okay, right, it looks sick. I think that's cool. That's cool. What did we miss? So the base, only the base. So with the base, just start with highlighting again. Our like light color, so of gray. We'll just remove and just starting to highlight. So very gently, we're just touching with, just create this cold stone for us. Very simple, very effective, and probably a couple dead plants we will install. No, that's all actually this miniature. Should be done. Such big heroes and miniatures I just split in a couple videos, because yeah, just to concentrate on some specifics and technique for each part as I showed to you today. And yeah, like painting flags separately. Yeah, so open your subscription again. This like video just put on the same day usually, or couple days, so you can see all of this miniature step by step the one day. So all right, so we need a couple of plants and that's done. Yeah, I like this mini. I like it so detailed, so cool, right? So guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and thank you for your support, and see you soon. Have a nice evening or the day. Bye guys.